Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of us playing the Metal Gear Solid series. We've now beat Metal Gear Solid 4, so I thought before we jump into Metal Gear Solid 5, let's take a look at some of the games I've personally not played because I didn't own a PSP. Portable Ops, Acid, and Acid 2. Now, on my, totally good copy, this should hopefully be fine. But we will see. We will have to see. I have no idea if this will work long term, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. You might notice some slight visuals and stuff, but I have been playing and it does seem to at least play well, although I suck at Portable Ops by comparison to anything else. Input your name. You may not use lowercase letters. Can't do it. We don't have the technology. It is. Why do you offer me lowercase letters if I can't use them? Nim. Nim is my name. Nim, is his name? I mean, I hope so. It's the one I'm using. The game saves data automatically. Do not remove the memory stick or the PSP. Well, don't worry. I physically can't. Yeah. We're going to go easy, because the bits I played of this, I suck at, and I haven't even got to a boss fight yet. We're in the Matrix. No, wait, a comic book.
Right on time. Excellent. It's been exactly 12 hours since we administered the drug. I trust your dreams were pleasant, Big Boss.
What are you talking about?
Now please drop the act. I know all about you, boss. Or would you prefer I called you Naked Snake?
Sounds like you've got the right guy. Who are you?
My name is Lieutenant Cunningham. Until 4 weeks ago, I was with the CIA.
Cunningham?
Oh, same.
Fox Unit's interrogation specialist?
Ah, so you have heard of me. I'm honored, Snake.
And those guys who attacked me, they were Fox too?
Yeah, although we'll leave it at that for now.
What do you want from me? I'm retired from Fox. I'm guessing this isn't a social call, or you wouldn't have brought the goons.
Retired.
Hey, you leave my goons
I
alone.
suppose you are,
We're
to
called the
the
Goon
outside
Squad.
world. Don't worry. I'm not here to give you a new mission. I just want to ask you one simple question. 6 years ago, as a member of Fox, you prevented a full-scale nuclear war. You were hailed as a true patriot, given the title of Big Boss by the President. And then you turned right around and quit the unit.
Yeah, only like
To
6
reside
people
your
are supposed to
rank,
know that.
Your good name. Mysterious, don't you think? What did you see out there on your mission? What did you see in Grozny Grad?
I saw a very drunk Russian man going, legs, and then patting his legs a bunch.
Where is the legacy?
You mean the Philosopher's Legacy?
Yes, the secret cache of funds amassed by the Big Three during the Second World War. Where is it?
If you're looking for the legacy, try the CIA. They're the ones who took it after the mission 6 years ago.
Ah! I was telling the truth.
Simply apply the right type of pain to the right degree at just the right
Are
location.
you
It's
like,
always been my
stepping on my
policy of
balls?
persuasion, and I found it to be
Because
quite
I'll have you know,
effective.
Big Boss does not
The
have any
CIA only
working,
recovered half of
you
the
know,
legacy
lads.
from the Soviets after Operation
The
Snake
test at the
Eater,
Bikini Atoll
and
were
you know
sort
where
of
the
that.
other half went.
The CIA only got half?
You can drop the act. You defeated the boss and returned alive, so you must know where the other half of the legacy is. And now, you're gonna tell me, Snake?
Don't have a clue.
That's too bad. Because I'd hate to have to continue persuading you like this, comrade.
Why must everyone electrocute
We
me?
have plenty of time. Sooner or later, I'm sure.
So I think
it'll
canonically
all come
this
back to you.
happens before
This is an
Peace Walker,
official
because this
mission,
is
is it?
just after Big
What
Boss
happened
has
to Major
left
Zero? Tell me the truth, Cunningham.
Fox. Or something like that.
This is an official Fox mission. For now.
Well, it's me, your boy. Oh, square is punch? Oh, my button configurations will do. Oh, I can't have that. No, not that. There we go. So, equip, I'm going to have as circle. And then this is square? Question mark. Lock on, first person view. Okay, that's crouch. That's punch. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's move? No, we can't have that. My right stick is move. I refuse. So what I need is this. That's equip. That's fire. Everything else is normal. Okay. Think this works. Snake, so that's your name, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. Who are you? I'm just a prisoner like you. I'm Owen Wilson. An American? How'd an American like you end up in a prisoner in this place? I've messed up that line completely. It's a long story. But never mind that, don't you want to get out of here? You know a way? Take a good look under the bed, see that duct? The cover comes right off. You can go through to the next room. How'd you know? Because I'm the one who took the cover off. But as luck would have it, they moved me to another cell right after that, so I never got a chance to use it. If you make it out, will you do a fellow prisoner a favor? A favor? Don't worry, you'll get something out of it too. Deal, and I'll give it a shot. Yeah, nice and quiet. I don't know why I had to drag the vent all the way away from the thing. My god, freedom. And bullets. Always store your bullets in a prisoner's cell, you know? Especially with their armor, their knife, their radio. Aromatic palidomide. This is the Fox unit's new sneaking suit. What's this doing here? Sorry, aromatic palidomide.
Well, I'll be damned. It is Snake. Or should I say, Big Boss. Are you the real deal?
You know me?
Are you kidding? You're a legend in the Black Ops world.
Black Ops.
What's a hero like you doing in a place like this?
Beats me. I'd like to find out myself. Where are we anyway? Near the equator from the looks of it. If I had to guess, I'd say South America.
You got it, Big Boss. The San Geronimo Peninsula, to be exact. Known to the locals as La Peninsula de los Muertos, the Peninsula of the Dead. It's off the coast of central Colombia, more or less directly south of Cuba.
Never heard of it.
I read a book about it, but on the plane over here.
It doesn't show up on any conventional maps. It's under Red Army control.
The Red Army? In Colombia?
In 1964, the Russians provided military aid to FARC, Colombia's biggest rebel faction. And in return,
I love
FARC
expository
gave
dialogue in Metal Gear Solid.
1964.
Everybody knows a
Here in
textbook of
Virtue's
information
machine,
apart from Snake.
2 years prior, the Russians failed in their attempt to build an intermediate-range ballistic missile base in Cuba. Had they succeeded in deploying nuclear-equipped IRBMs inside Cuba, every major American city would have been within range.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Exactly. In the end, the Russians gave up on the idea of deploying missiles in Cuba. But rumor had it that they were looking for a
Rumor
new
had
site,
it.
one where they could build a base in secret.
And that place was the San Geronimo Peninsula.
Yeah, well, not exactly. Apparently, the plans for this missile base were abandoned before it was built.
Abandoned.
Due to détente. Both the US and the Soviet Union are having trouble financing their enormous military budgets, and they can't afford to keep waging the Cold War like they did in the 60s.
It's just so expensive to be in a Cold War, you know?
Strategic arms limitation talks, with the goal of limiting each country's number of ballistic missiles.
Meaning no more need to build a new missile base.
Right. But as you can see, they'd already completed part of the facility. We were sent in to investigate what was going on. Before we could do that, they ambushed us.
We're very bad at our
The
jobs.
Fox unit. My team was wiped out in the blink of an eye. I fear I'm the only survivor.
What's the Fox unit doing in a Soviet base?
Not a clue. I'd have expected you to know more about it than me.
I'm not with Fox anymore.
I see. Anyway, that's all I've got.
All right. Hold on. I'll get you out of there.
It's no use. I've tried over and over. You need a special key to unlock the cell door. Right now, you've got to get out of here. Head 5 clicks southeast of the detention center, and you should reach a communications base. I need you to call in a rescue, if you can.
Rescue?
You should be able to make contact with the States using the satellite uplink, but the circuit will most likely be monitored.
Yeah, and a call directly to the
Only
United
some
States
kind
would
of
be
encrypted
bad.
Transmission.
Someone capable of receiving an encrypted protocol that they can't listen in on.
Any ideas?
I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but there's one thing I could try.
Great. I'm counting on you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
It's been an honor, Snake. The name's Canon.
But I wanted to call you
Roy
Big
Campbell.
Boss.
Good luck.
That reminds me, you've been out of action for a while, haven't you, Snake? Would you like a tutorial? Grab your weapon, hold the circle button, bring up a list of carried weapons, use the directional buttons to select. I have a gun. To use the weapon, press the L button to ready the weapon and square to fire. Now it's your turn. Look, he didn't say, and not at me. He just said, and fire. Come on already, we're moving on. We're on first person attacks now. Press the R button to ready the weapon and then square to fire. Use the analog stick to aim. While aiming, you can press the L button to get more accurate fix on your target. Stop, don't shoot. Damn it, never mind. That's enough for weapons. Oh, and before I forget, do you know about the radar in the upper right corner of the screen? That's your surround indicator. It keeps you informed of sounds in the surrounding area. The outer ring displays the sounds you hear about around you. The inner ring displays the sounds you make yourself. Be especially careful when you see red on the radar. That means the enemy is near. If you make a sound, they'll be all over you. Cease fire, cease fire. Snake, you son of a bitch, I'll get you for this. What the hell? Stop, don't shoot. No, stop. I said stop it. Cease fire. Snake, okay, I think that's the end of the dialogue. I can't kick him through the door. And it also does not open. Well, goodbye. Hold it. You can't just dash blindly in plain view. You gotta check and make sure it's safe first. There should be a guard outside to the left. You need to as long as he hasn't heard us, I guess. You need to make your exit when that guard isn't looking your way, right? So use the wall, press, and then peek. Face the wall to the left, and then move towards the wall, press the triangle button. Then when you're pressed against the wall, hold the triangle button down to make your way slowly towards the exit. I'm peeking. He sees nothing. Back around he goes. Hey, you're pretty good. Now head for the communication base. I'm yelling from my cell at this point. Something about electronic gate. Should be able to sneak past it if you can crawl. Legendary soldier. Okay. God, I hope this was a trank. Right. Now I guess we gotta find our way out without getting distracted, like getting any more attention. Somebody's over there. But I don't know who. Stuff. Binoculars, lovely. Oh yeah, there might be some small graphical bugs, which I think are just gonna be, come in more handy than anything. Yeah, I think if there are any people that are outside. Door's locked, door's locked. Door's open. We've successfully made it outside. Nice. Wait a minute. Is this where it just was? No. No, okay, it's the opposite side. Oh, the camera movement's a bit janky. I think this is where I was, right? Yeah. I truly am a legendary soldier. Easy. Nice. Don't mind me. Just gonna hang out in the bathroom. What a weird design. I guess it's like a modesty thing. So like from the door you can't see the urinals. Or it's just to give you a space to like, be stealthy. Kind of waiting area. You can definitely tell they were at least somewhat limited by the technology of their time in the form of the PSP. That's blocked off. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Okay, where the hell am I going? All I know is I must attack. Is there anybody? Ooh. Who's that? No. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey.
HQ.
No, none of this HQ stuff.
What's going on there?
Absolutely nothing to worry about. HQ's gonna be like, he said HQ, we responded, he didn't say anything, I'm gonna call it a day, No need to investigate. Everything's chill. Oh, I was hoping to roll into it. Where the hell am I? That's the dish antenna for satellite communications. This must be the communications base. Hold on, I think it might be easier if I just moved me over, like, here, maybe? Hold on the fly, there we go. I know I'm covering up, like, the weapons then. Like, if I do this, you can only just see the ammo, but I think that's better than me covering up more of the subtitles. Because there's probably going to be a lot of subtitles. Can't imagine they spent a whole bundle getting the voice acting for this. And he's going to wake up and go, no, I don't remember anything weird happening before I passed out. Especially not this big-ass dart embedded in my head. Somebody over there. There is. Nice. Don't mind me, lads. Just, you know, professional legendary soldier making their way through.
Huh? What
No,
the?
no. Okay, well, I've done a big loop-de-loop. But I also have distracted this lad.
Huh? What the?
Come on, come on. Alright, well. He didn't notice me because he ran through me. That's a new one. Oh, nice. Stuff. Does anybody read me? This is Snake. If anybody can hear me, please respond. It's Paramedic, our best friend, and not yet a war criminal. Is that you? Is this the real Naked Snake? That voice, Paramedic? It's me. It's been a while, huh, Snake? Would you like to hear about King Kong? Oh, well, I guess that's more Rosemary, but she did also do movies. But I'm just going to turn up the audio of the game a bit. There we go. It's good to hear your voice again. Same here. Even better if I weren't in this godforsaken place. So you're still using this circuit? Major Zero kept it just in case. He said if you were safe, you might try to use it to contact us. To be honest, I never really expected you to call, but I'm glad you did. Yeah, me too. Why are you on the line? Where's the Major? Major Zero was placed under arrest by the military last month. Oh no. The military? The Pentagon arrested the Major? Why? He's being held under suspicion of treason. I don't know the details, but a month ago the CIA unit stole a top-secret weapon guarded by the military and fled the country. They're charging the Major with instigating the revolt. You've been charged too, Snake. Me? The military believes you spearheaded the rebellion. You gotta be kidding me. I retired from Fox. I know, Snake. Calm down, listen to me. The CIA unit, the one that stole the prototype weapon and executed the revolt, its name was Fox. Look, if Snake's gonna get in trouble for every group that has Fox in its name, meaning the Fox unit is your next target. What the hell? What are they after? I don't know. Any members of Fox who didn't join the rebellion were killed. The unit is in shambles. I don't believe this. I know how you feel. You know why the military suspects you, don't you, Snake? Whoever started this mess managed to gather Fox members specializing in solo missions and killed all those who opposed. The only soldier who could have pulled that off is you. Done in by my own overblown reputation. Are you the only one there? For now, at least. But Sigan's helping us out over ARPA. The Pentagon's Advanced Research Projects Agency? Right, his frequency is 148.141. What up, Sigan? I didn't say bye to Paramedic, so... Yo, Snake, long time no see. I hear you got yourself in a bad mess out there. Mr. Sigan, looks like I need your help again. Oh man, it's cool, we've been through a lot together. With your skills, it shouldn't be too hard to find your way out of there. But that's not going to be enough. You gotta catch whoever started this revolt. If you can't take him alive, dead will do just fine. Huh? We need evidence that proves your innocence. Otherwise, we're going to end up court-martialed for helping you. I see what you're saying, but I can't do it. We're not just talking about rogue Fox members here. They got Russian soldiers based on the peninsula on their side. Yeah, that's what we heard too. It looks like they took over the chain of command for a Red Army unit that was secretly stationed inside Colombian territory. Took over the chain of command, so that's it. I thought this seemed a little strange for an official military operation. They got the soldiers that were already stationed here to join them. Hearts and minds, the bread and butter of the special forces. Anyway, because of that, neither the US nor the Soviet Union could get involved publicly. If the world found out the Russians had built a nuclear base in Colombia, or that America had one of the most advanced weapons stolen, they'd be hell to pay. And the rogue unit using those secrets as leverage to demand negotiations for independence with the US and Soviet Union. So basically, MSF. They're planning to create a new military nation. So in other words, they've got the force strength necessary to back up these crazy demands, and I can't expect any backup from home. And you want me, on my own, to go in and capture the ringleader of this rebellion? Well, there's no reason you have to do it alone. If the rebels manage to get the local militia on their side, who says you can't do the same thing? Have you ever heard about the recruitment mechanic? You're saying I should convince the Russians and the rebels to join my side. It's not that complicated, man. Just think of it as procuring your allies on site. That's what you're good at, isn't it? Procurement on site? You're kidding, right? This isn't the same as catching fish and snakes, you know. You gotta try, Snake. Otherwise everybody's gonna be gunning for you, the rebels and the Pentagon. And you're gonna bring us and Major Zero down with you. Oh, I do have some good news too. As luck would have it, we just sent a scout unit to the peninsula to gather intelligence. It's an SFG unit. The Green Berets here? We lost contact with them a little while ago, but there might still be some survivors. If you rescue them, they'll help you out. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, I'll see what I can do. What I can find. For reference, that lad we met in the prison cell is the Green Beret. You okay, Roy? Roy Campbell. Snake, what are you doing back here? Found a key, thought you might be interested in it. Did you call for help? Nobody's coming. What? Seems they think I'm the one who's leading Fox, the one who wiped out your unit. That's insane. And unless I clear my name, they're not letting me back into the country. And we can forget about someone coming to rescue us. Clear your name, but how? Track down the real roots of Fox's rebellion? Roy. What? I need your help to pull this off. Me? Yeah. I need your skills as a Green Beret. Boy, Snake, don't go getting any crazy ideas. What's so crazy about... Look at me, my leg's broken, I can barely walk. And I've had this nasty fever for days. Alright, why don't you drive instead of walk? What do you mean? On a base this big, there's bound to be a personal transport vehicle. Or two lying around. Oh yeah, but... And you don't need your legs to fire a gun, right? So are you with me? Roy. Alright, I'm with you. Great, I owe you one. Jeez, who'd have thought the legendary Big Boss would have been this pushy? I'm leaving my spare radio with you. If anything happens, call me. We'll use frequency 140.85. Press the select button to open the radio screen. Press the left and right dials to adjust the frequency. Yada yada yada. I'll give you a ring if I start to get lonely. Oh. Have a little chat. Okay, first things first, we need intel. I'm just going to skip a lot of this dialogue because I'm going to be talking a lot. It's a Kojima game. Soviet frontline patrol base. I can take you there. I've got a good idea where it's located. We don't know where anything else is. This place is packed with soldiers. The perfect target for our first recon. Get as much intel as you can. Alright. This is just a repeat. Let's roll. So, my understanding, much like Peace Walker, there was a lot of back and forth over the same kind of areas, because they wanted to limit level design as much as possible. And they also wanted to limit voiced dialogue as much as possible. Okay. Oh, Campbell's getting dizzy. Okay. Weapon that can obliterate all major cities? Give me a break, you've been watching too many movies. No, this ain't no joke. I heard that American officer, the one our boss brought in, say something about it. You mean that tight-assed peg leg? You should have seen that bastard's face when the topic of the weapon came up. There must have been something in that document that arrived from HQ the other day. He probably just had a bad case of the runs. I know I do. This isn't a joke. Look, I know what you're saying. Aiming that thing at our motherland. That just doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, it's suicidal. But it's just a threat, right? A bluff? He's an expert at this sort of manipulation. I hope you're right. Do you ever wonder what kind of weapon we're really storing here? Sometimes, but this isn't your run-of-the-mill nuclear missile we're protecting, that's for sure. My god. Hold on. I have to equip a weapon. Hold on, I'll be right with you. Bear with. Wow, Tim, you absolutely just immediately fell over and stacked it. I'm going to choose not to do anything about that. Can I do this? I'm so good, except it was a magazine and I don't have room. I'm devastated. I'm pretty sure I'm about to be devastated twice in a row. Smoke grenades. God damn it. My inventory is much worse than Metal Gear Solid 3. You see nothing. Nice and easy. We got the intel. Looks like you obtained some enemy documents. Good work. Okay, hoof it back to the truck. We'll look them over after you get back. Snake, about those documents you found just now. Find anything interesting? You're not going to believe this. Try me. It seems the rebels are actually planning to activate that new weapon they stole. The documents outline details of a launch plan. Date and time aren't mentioned, but it looks like we don't have much time. No way, they're in the middle of negotiations with Washington and Moscow. Even assuming the launch plan is real, it's gotta be a bluff. Maybe, but they exterminated us Green Berets, their own comrades, without mercy or remorse. I don't think they're too particular about the means. Okay, yeah, so this is where we start to recruit people. Let's go. We've learned the name of the enemy Supreme Commander. Who is it? His name is Gene. G-E-N-E. Gene? My god, it's Liquid's favorite person. The Gene Snake! Might as well go back to the patrol base. Alright. We got a Trank guy, bring him back to the truck. Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's review. We're going to scout for soldiers with grudges, listen to what the enemy's saying, then once you've found someone ripe for the picking, grab and bring back to the truck. Best time is to get them is when they're alone. Once you've done that, knock the sucker out. Now there are several ways to knock an enemy out. You can shoot them in the head with the Mark II 22, which is what I'm going to do. Or put them in a nice chokehold. Here's how to execute a chokehold. First, don't equip your weapon so you're barehanded. Yada yada. Sneak up behind the enemy, push and hold the square button, and get them in a full Nelson. Once you've got his arms pinned, repeatedly tap the square button to choke. My god, my finishing move's the full Nelson. So wild. Huh? Oh! Oh! Ah! Problem solved. Come here, buddy. No, this button. I'm sure the ground is doing absolute wonders for his face. Just gonna get back. No eyebrows, no mustache, no nothing. Mask is worn away. In you go. Aw, look at the ease I carry him.
You heal up pretty quick. Quick thinker, too.
Yeah, did you just
They
try to
trained you
secrecy
well.
me?
You're a good soldier.
Who are you?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Is that a code name? You must be with the Americans. Are you with the Fox unit too?
I'm not with the Americans or with Fox. I'm just a soldier.
Just a soldier. Then why?
We're here to stop Fox Unit from going renegade. A member of Fox named Gene betrayed the U.S. government.
Okay,
and
so
stole
Campbell
a
can hear
top
us
secret
talk, so
weapon.
presumably we're not speaking in
Plans
Russian.
to use that weapon and the warheads in this base as bargaining chips to negotiate with your country. But blackmail's more like it. We're here to put a stop to it. Our mission is to free the soldiers of the San Geronimo Peninsula from Gene's control and capture the traitors in the Fox unit. I can understand if you're afraid of Fox, but we need others to help us free the Soviet soldiers on this peninsula. Will you join us?
You're here to save us? And you want me to help you defeat Gene?
What's so funny? You think he's been brainwashed?
Brainwashed? Is that what you think is happening here?
I think that's Robin
A fine
Atkin
joke.
Downs. I think that's Kazuhiro
But I'm
Miller.
afraid you two have it all wrong.
Wrong.
We didn't rebel because of Gene. Our country betrayed us first. We have stood guard over this god-forsaken base, unable to reach our friends and loved ones because of the secrecy of our mission. The climate was brutal. The meals were meager. We watched as our comrades succumbed to disease or died fighting the Colombian government. And still, we went on carrying out our mission, believing our efforts were all for the good of the motherland. And how did the motherland reward us? By stabbing us in the back.
You're talking about the Kremlin's policy shift. If the existence of this base came to light, the political fallout with the United States could fatally undermine Moscow's position in the strategic arms limitation talks that Brezhnev is promoting. That's why
We have no use for political rationales. What matters to us is that Mother Russia wiped this base from existence. And instead of allowing
played
us
us
to
like a
return
damn
home,
fiddle.
the army erased all traces of communication and cut off our supplies. They sought to isolate the peninsula and make it look like this was all the work of a few out-of-control soldiers. We were abandoned by our own country.
That's why you decided to follow Gene?
Gene told us he would build us a nation. A nation not of soldiers, but for them. We do not follow Gene out of fear. He will deliver us justice. The only thing we fear is losing that justice. That's why we follow him, not you. You'll never
Wait.
be able to stop him.
Did Big Boss just steal
Justice,
Gene's
huh?
gimmick?
The meaning of justice can change from one day to the next. A professional soldier never brings justice into the mission. The only ones who need a reason to fight are the ones who fight for a living. That's what my mentor told me. Politics are fickle. They change with the times. So long as we remain loyal to our countries, soldiers like us need nothing to believe in. She died out of loyalty. Not to justice, not to her country. To herself, for the mission.
Your mentor, the one who taught you the art of battle. Who was she?
They called her the boss. I killed her.
The boss? The legendary soldier?
Yeah, she wasn't that
Snake.
legendary.
You must be Big Boss. You're the hero who killed Colonel Volgin at Groznygrad.
Prove your loyalty as a soldier. That's what the boss told me. I still don't know what she meant.
Prove your loyalty. Not to justice, Not to your country, but to yourself. Does Jean truly plan to threaten the motherland?
Yes. Snake procured documents from a patrol station that confirm as much. If launched from this base, the weapon Jean stole could deliver a devastating blow to every major city in Russia. I know it's hard to believe.
I mean, if they're working with the Russians,
not as a member of the Red Army.
Wouldn't it also be a danger
But
to
as
the
a soldier,
US?
I appreciate it.
Like,
I will
more so?
follow
It's in Colombia.
Snake.
Like, it's further away
Give me
from
my
Russia,
mission.
surely. Okay, Snake, what's the plan? Oh no, Roy's ill. Let's use the buddy system and pair you up with the one we just caught. You can organize your unit using Manage over at the briefing menu. Press the X button to bring up the briefing menu and select Manage. We'll put you and your new friend down as Team Alpha, alright? The new recruit is registered as a rookie, so move that guy over to your team, Team Alpha. Don't forget you've got Bravo, Charlie, and Delta teams you can fill too. Recruit more comrades and fill those ranks. Just remember there will be plenty of missions that only you can lead, so make sure to move to your team before deployment. If you need more detailed instructions, push the select and help buttons, yada yada. Okay, for now, I think that's where we'll call it for the first episode, but I hope you're all enjoying, and would like to see the next one. Let me know in the comments how you feel, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye for now.